What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 14 QPR career mode on the Xbox One. So guys, let's get straight right into it. The first match we have in today's episode is against Tottenham Hotspur, and then later on the episode we have a match against Stoke City. Now I did swap Danny Welbeck off the bench for Gomez because Gomez was complaining. He said he had good momentum, and I thought I'd listen to him and give him a chance because he's a good player, and I wanted to see how he would do against Tottenham, and Danny Welbeck needed a little bit of a rest anyway. But the top goal scorers of the Barclays Premier League are currently Wayne Rooney on 12 goals, followed by Edison Cavani, who plays for my team, on 10 goals, and Soldado, who plays for Tottenham. So we are versing a team who has the third top goal scorer in their team. Soldado, who scored 8 goals this season. And not to forget, guys, Tottenham Hotspur actually signed Gomez from Fiorentina. So that's going to be very interesting to see how his performances go. But I just want to quickly recap last episode, guys. In the first match, we ended up winning 2-1 over Aston Villa. Danny Welbeck picking up 2 goals in that game and earning the man of the match retrospectively. And then we had a match against Newcastle. We ended up winning 2-1. Diego and Daniel Agger actually getting up on the score sheet, which was surprising. Now, to start this match off, we do concede early on, just before half time. It was basically, what could we do? We just couldn't hold Soldado down, and it was without a doubt he was going to score in this match. And my defense just fell all over the place. I do believe that was either road. But Gomez there having a pretty audacious shot to try test the Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper, but that was really the only 2 of our chances in the first half. We were getting really dominated by Tottenham. Paulinho there being set through with amazing through ball and manages to get a foot to it on the dink, and Zut concedes another goal. So he's not been playing too well, Zut, but going 2 down to Tottenham at White Hart Lane is not a good result. And especially when Tottenham Hotspur are sitting at 6 on the table and we're currently sitting at 2nd. If you guys are interested in the table, Arsenal are currently sitting 1st atop the Premier League, followed by myself, QPR, 3rd are Manchester United, 4th are Manchester City, 5th are Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur are 6th, and surprisingly, Liverpool are in 7th. But it's still very early days in the Barclays Premier League, so anything can really happen. But a very disappointing result here at White Hart Lane. We ended up losing 2-1 against Tottenham Hotspur. We just really couldn't put away our chances, and it was just a poor performance from the lads, and hopefully we can bounce back from it in this match against Stoke City. We really should be winning these matches against Tottenham if we're going to try make our top 4 spot. But I did do a simulation match against Wigan Athletic, and Edison Cavani and Danny Welbeck did end up picking up a goal each. So maybe I should have played Danny Welbeck instead of Gomez. But we do have a match against Stoke City, which I am going to be playing. I'm going to be playing Danny Welbeck back, but Wayne Rooney's still a top goal scorer, and Edison Cavani's on 11 now from that goal he scored against Wigan. But it's going to be a very interesting match to see how we go against Stoke City. They have a lot of tall and strong players because, to be quite honest, we have a pretty small sort of squad. I feel my midfield is really quite short in road. We've got Menez and a junior Hoilett on the rings, but I guess Danny Welbeck and Cavani up front are pretty tall, and we nearly conceded there pretty early on, just before the 5th minute. That could have been really bad. But Danny Welbeck coming off the bench, coming off from he's been benched last match, had a lot of pace on him. But Rode in the centre defensive mid row has a dig, but unfortunately shot does go wide. But Stoke City here on the counter attack, very solid save just there with a very nice piece of defending. But Menez, the former PSG player, does get dispossessed, and Rhodes trying to hunt that back, but it's going back and forth, tiki-taka football here. It's like bloody ping-pong, going one end to the other. Diego manages to unleash a shot, but unfortunately does get saved. Agger on just outside the box, my defender, and it does get cleared on the goal line. So we've had a lot of chances at both ends of the pitch. Cavani trying to get a goal here, running past the Stoke City defence, but the shot gets deflected, and Begovic wasn't really contested on that. But Stoke City get a lucky ball through, and they really do capitalise on the situation, putting it in the top right. So 1-0 down just before half-time against Stoke City. It's very disappointing, seeing as we just lost 2-1 against Tottenham. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this season ends up. But we do manage to get a through ball here to Diego, and unfortunately the shot does get blocked, and I don't know what the Stoke City defense were doing there, but they still managed to, well, they're doing better than me, they still managed to get it clear. Cavani's still trying to hunt, and he does manage to get a tackle in, sends a belter at Begovic, and hits the post, just clips the right hand post and makes it 1-1. So we really should be, like I said, we should very much the same as Stoke, as what's it called? Spurs. I was about to say Tottenham Hotspur, but we really should be winning against sides like Stoke City and Tottenham. And I have no idea how, like, why did you leave him so open? He managed to get the shot off, but lucky it just went wide. Danny Welbeck showing his pace, gets a shot off, but Begovic is a very strong goalkeeper in this match. We managed to whip it in, and luckily we do get one back on the header in the 80th minute. 2-1 against Stoke City, and it was actually Gomez who I brought off the bench. So he might not have proved himself in the match against Spurs, but I'm hoping he just scored the winner against Stoke City. He manages to climb. Gomez, the Frenchman from Olympique Lyon, one of my free contract players, Junior Hoilett whipping it in. But it was a pretty good header past Begovic, and I think most of his he kicked his defender in the head, but it was a pretty big scrap. Edison Cavani and Gomez trying to get up on there. But Stoke City weren't down and out for the count, and they nearly get one back here in the 84th minute. But that's how the match would have ended. That could have been the winner for Stoke City, but we end up comfortably winning 2-1. Edison Cavani and Gomez obviously getting up on the scoring, and then the 2-0 defeat against Spurs. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video. It only takes a second, and it would really help out my channel, and I'd really much appreciate it. So guys, thank you very much, and make sure to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks a lot, guys. Goodbye.